Hi, Leah. Marcus here. Welcome to my channel. This is a reading for the last 2 weeks of January 2024. Can I believe? Already at the last 2 weeks of January 2024. Oops. Okay, so this may not be running as smoothly as you would like at this season. We are going into your opposite signs, so maybe there's some glitches in the matrix. And look at this. Oh, what a nice reading. Lovely. Look at these power numbers as well. I mean, we've got a 9, the completion of a cycle, moving on from something that's been unfulfilled. We're going on to 22, which is being blessed, which will revert to 4 and go back to 22 continuously. But still 22, so that's a power number. And we've got here by the book. So it looks like there's something coming in. It's a blessing from the universe, and it's because of something that you've done well. I mean, by the book. I'm going to say it's not been easy, or maybe there's a blessing coming in, but like there's some regulations and stuff you have to worry about. But yeah, this is a leg up, which is like someone helping you. Look at this, happy as well. Listen, you're quite in your elements. I thought it might be a little bit of a difficult run there. Maybe this moving away from, maybe your most recent energy has been a little bit, exchanging gifts and go the distance. You might even be meeting someone new, and this is like a new blessing coming in love, because we do have lots of hearts around that. And they're gonna basically make you feel great. It's gonna give you a lift up. People are noticing, the work you're doing, whatever, or how good you are to what you do, and you're moving forward. I mean, blessed. You can't get much better than that. I mean, I don't think there's a better 2 cards than happy and blessed. So perhaps your mood's elevating as we go into your Aquarius season, because it is your opposite. So there must be a very strong link between the 2 signs. Maybe even meeting in Aquarius, but also I know for Leos, the love season's like one of their favorite seasons, and let's be honest, February is Valentine's season. So you're finding solutions, an intuitive boost. That might be that leg up energy coming in. Peak of perfection, blooming, which is lovely. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Blessed, peak of perfection. This is something really going in your favor. And communing. So that's by the books and communing. And look at the way they're all a family. So this might be things like, some of you might find out that you're pregnant, or you're getting and you're starting a family, or thinking of starting a family. This is lovely energy. Look at this. This is also connecting with spirits and divine downloads, and that's like by the book. It's almost like it could be like whatever religious book you're doing. You like been doing things. You've been keeping yourself high vibe and maintained. I mean, we've got 11 as well, which is a power number. And if we've got 22 plus 9, that's 4 plus 9, which will refer to 13, which goes back to 4. Which is stability. It's the number of stability. But if I add 11 and 22, we get 33, which is another power number. So we're in a good place altogether. Yeah, look at this. Electric, influx of great energy, letting loose tension. So you're going to be like being able to let go and enjoy yourself. Perhaps you've been doing things by the book for a long time, and you've been sticking to the rules, and you've been a bit rigid, and you've had to do this as we come into Saturn season and Capricorn season, and you're getting out of this energy, and suddenly you have this this impulse to do some crazy stuff, and you're just feeling like so in your element. Going into your opposite sign could do that for you in a sense. Although sometimes it can be challenging for Leos to go into the opposite sign. This is nice energy. I mean, blooming, peak of perfection is a beautiful answer. And an intuitive boost. So you might be like totally tapped in right now, and like talking to source and manifesting, and blessings are coming your way. And maybe it's been a long time coming, but you've just you've kept yourself to yourself, and you've kept on going and going and going. It's excellent energy. So let's have a look at this. What's on the cards for you on the tarot? So, the Lovers. Let me just check this out. Where am I with this lot? The majority of this. Okay, I'm going for that one. The Lovers. So, we have a choice. But this is also, this card particularly for me, is kind of a balance between good and evil, like you're balancing yourself out. And perhaps you've met someone who, they're like a little bit the opposite of you, and you're the yin to their yang, and it's kind of healing because it's making you look at life quite differently. Okay, now I've got the Star. So recently things have been quite hard. There's not been a lot of wish fulfillment. There's not been a lot of forward movement either. So you look like you've had a lot of sorrow. And yeah, look at this. We've got the World card as well. So maybe recently things have been quite bad. And there's been a lot of sorrow. There's been no forward movement. You've been feeling very stuck. And you feel like your dreams are falling by the wayside. Quite a hectic energy, and there's been a lot of regret, which is kind of sad. I mean, we're in a very, we look like we've been going through a very, very, very heavy period of regret, sorrow, and confusion. Yeah, things have been unbalanced for you, and it's like you're actually coming into an energy of trying to figure out how to untrap yourself, but you've had to take off the blinders and have a look at things truthfully. Yeah, here we go, into honesty, and that honesty has given you a lot of clarity. Maybe you've been healing yourself because it looks like there was someone who was a bit sneaky around you. Or maybe you've actually just been hiding away from other people and been looking at things, trying to free yourself from the situation. It looks like you are slowly, you are still kind of very trapped. Something was a massive disappointment. You were completely let down by someone. And there was a lot of sorrow. But in a way, it sets you free, but you're finding it very hard to move on with this. Yeah, it looks like you got involved with someone that perhaps your intuition was very, very, very blocked. But it does look like slowly over time, you're letting go of this responsibility. Yeah, there is new opportunities coming in, and that would be the Blessed card. So that would be the new opportunity. So what it looks like is there's some kind of truth that's going to be revealed. Okay, I think you might have like not quite seen the truth of this person or the situation that you got involved with, because I've got the High Priestess upside down. Well, this could be someone who's very, very intuitive, but they are very, very manipulative. Especially with the Emperor and the King of Swords. They're cutting and they're manipulative, and you thought this was going to be lovely and balanced, but it turned out to be an extremely disappointing situation where they cut you to the bone, as it were. They were very unfair, they were malicious, and there was no satisfaction and no wish fulfillment in this situation. Perhaps they were completely toxic. I mean, when I say yin to yang, they could be completely like one-sided, and like in a sense I'm getting that there's healing energy here, because I always see this as healing. You see the snake? The snake is like the Kundalini, and this is the like rising of the Kundalini. So perhaps you've had to let go of the situation, maybe even sneak away, because I'm getting this like sneaky energy, like this total regret that you got involved with this person, absolute disappointment that things have happened the way they have. But in the process, you've had to leave. You snuck away, and started to self-heal. You freed yourself from the situation. You saw through the illusion, and you freed yourself from the situation. But it's not been easy. I can see that here, although I think the truth almost made it harder to let go of, because we have stagnant energy here. It's like, and you couldn't walk away completely from the situation until you had verified for yourself the absolute truth about the situation. And maybe there might have been a bit of backwards and forwards, because I'm getting this like the Six of Swords in reverse, but I'm seeing the Six of Swords like shadow underneath the boat, and I'm thinking perhaps you try to get away and you couldn't, and you try to get away and you couldn't, but eventually the truth will set you free, as it were. And yeah, so you decided to move on. You stopped working with this person. You stopped working with these people. You've decided not to cooperate with them. You realize the truth of things. You were trying to do too much. Perhaps in a relationship you were always doing too much, or in a situation or at work you were doing too much, and you were looking for a new opportunity. It looks like that opportunity has come in, because under the deck here I have two. I have a Two of Cups. So some soulmate or someone that you might do business with is coming in, and they're not going to be the same as the last person by the looks of this. Now, this person is different. Either, if it is the same person as the last person, they might have transformed and gone through some kind of process, because I've got the Death card there. And we've got the Knight of Swords as well, so in reverse. So they might have changed, and they may not be so flighty or so fickle. But what I think's truly changed is I think you changed. I think in the past you may have been a little bit indecisive, and now you're going to meet your match by the looks of this. Either I'm getting a sense of this may be in business, but even though this Two of Cups, they're both holding the cups, but I'm getting a sense that this, because she's also looking in a mirror in another way, I'm getting a sense that this might be a little bit business related, like it might, but it could definitely be a soulmate. In other words, like thank you. You're manifesting. I just got that. You are manifesting exactly what you are. In other words, whatever your vibration has changed, and now you're manifesting the new version of yourself. And it's no longer that person that goes backwards and forwards and that is flighty, because you've transformed, and you're manifesting something that's more the Ten of Cups energy, which is an excellent energy to be in, to be honest with you. I'm not going to go any further than that, because actually that's a nice way to start the process. But I can see there has been like a lot of sorrow and a lot of empty promises and lack of commitment in a way. There might have been commitments, but this person was just this person, I don't think they knew quite how to do commitment. They looked like they were very controlling, and they might have even blocked your own into, like, some people can manipulate it to the point where you don't know yourself, and so therefore you've been like you were untrue to your own feelings, and you were untrue to your own self to be with this person, and you've realized that maybe this is something that you need to get away from. And there's a lot of regrets. I'm being drawn to this card continuously, like the Eight of Swords upside down. There was a lot of regret, and you felt very trapped. But it looks like you have slowly come away from that. So let's have a look at some of these energies here. So I've got the High Priestess, energy clearing and fear. So I think that I'm getting this energy. I mean, dream state, I normally say it like refers to dreams, and it's like you were in a fantasy. But here I'm getting like this person, they played with your head so much you didn't know what reality was, and that energy needed that you need to clear that energy. You maybe need to do some meditations to clear that kind of energy out of you. But there's also fear and illusions with this whole thing. So you might have been stuck in the energy of fear and illusion and been like petrified. And I'm just going to draw that for the Six of Swords. Yeah, you see you've got protection around you now. But what I'll say is I think you had to face some of your fears and face some of your illusions and be more real with yourself, and face the truth of the situation in order to get away from this. So you are protected. It looks like there was separation there because your higher self kicked in and started guiding you. So you've been listening to your higher self and you've walked away from this situation, and it looks like you're now protected. Now, when I'm looking at the Eight of Swords, we've got unconditional love. I'm going to pull this for the Eight of Swords and the Lovers because there's a combination there. Divine Feminine. So this might have been someone who was a Divine Feminine. You might be a Divine Masculine, even if you are female. Or you might be a masculine listening to this right now. And there was unconditional love in the situation. I'm getting this. You wanted to believe so much that you stayed stuck in the situation perhaps a little bit longer than necessary. But you took this, it took a lot for you to go into this relationship. You took a massive leap of faith in a sense. And you really, really thought this was going to work out in a sense. This is very specific. Okay, so I've got the Six of Coins up in reverse, and I'm pulling intuition, soul searching, and nightmares. Okay, so this is interesting energy, because I think this what you were going through, what this person was like. They blocked your intuition, so like you had to do a lot of soul searching. Because this whole situation was just like, the whole situation is just a nightmare. Nothing felt good. So let's have a look at this bottom of the deck we've got here. The Five of Cups. Okay, so you saw things clearly and you surrendered to the situation. There may have been people influencing you or around you trying to tell you, like this is going on. And if you didn't want to see what they said, like your friends might have been saying, "This, you changed. What's going on? Why are you in this situation? Why are you putting up with this?" And you were trying to follow your intuition, but it's honestly you had to do a lot of searching to get in there. But we've got here now sneaky. So I think you might have sneaked away yourself, because we've got justice there, confidence, and we've got spiritual work. So I think what happened there, like I said, there's healing going on with the Lovers card and this being a Kundalini rising. And the sneakiness here, the Five of Swords. I'm getting this energy of you, in a sense, getting your own justice, because you did your spiritual work, and that's giving you confidence. But it's like one of those backwards spiral things where you do the spiritual work, you gain the confidence, and then justice kicks in because you've done the spiritual work. But also you getting justice, so that gives you more confidence, so you continue doing the spiritual work, and therefore you gain more confidence, and then you get more justice. And I think that's kind of what's happened here. It's kind of like it's been a bit of up and down, but it's a spiral that's been going upwards like that. So, and as you spiraled out of the situation, because I'm being drawn to the staircase here. So let's have a look at this, the World in reverse, which is normally I consider quite a bad card, because it's very stagnant energy, very stuck. But there were truths being, okay, so you kind of, all right, so this person was throwing you off balance, because I've got here memories, balance, and mischievous. This person would come in and they'd say lies, or they'd be really nice, or they'd give you some flowers or something, and it would throw you off balance, and it was their way of keeping you in. They were making sure that you stayed stuck in the situation and you couldn't get out. But you did discover the truth, because we've got the sword there, and I'm seeing that as like the truth coming in. So let's see how we go for working things out. So okay, so it looks like you didn't want to work with him anymore. I think you got frightened. I'm getting the word literally frightened. So this might have been abusive for some of you, because there was so much deception here. I mean, this guy's wearing gloves, and if someone arrives at your front door with a pair of gloves on and wants to see you, normally, especially in a movie, you run. So they kept telling you, I think they kept telling you that they're trying to change, but and they kept saying they yeah, all right, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, they would they would be all like vulnerable with you and everything, and they would literally lie to you and say they're gonna be, they're gonna have equal give and take. But with the three of coins upside down, I doubt very much that would happen at all. It was just a ploy to keep you stuck in the situation. But it looks like you've let it go. Yeah, so you've let. Okay, so I think in a sense you've had to deny them access. You've literally ghosted them. You've had to let them go. Like you've denied them access totally. They can't. You've blocked them. I'm getting blindfold, but I'm actually thinking of that as you blocking them from seeing what you're doing. You're not allowing them to see you've blocked them online. You've blocked them in your daily life. If you see them in the street, you turn away or go in the opposite direction. You literally ghosting them in a sense, so that they can't get access to you. They might have themselves ghosted you, and you could have been blindly in love with this person, and they might have ghosted you. But I'm getting the opposite. I'm getting that they might have been a little bit clingy. Yeah, it looks like there was also interference from other people, so they might have had a lot of followers or something online, and yeah, we've got here negligence and self-love and confessions. So I think what's happened here is there was interference. This person was very negligent towards the relationship, and you've had to learn to be honest with yourself and love yourself more, and that's giving you some clarity on the situation. So I hope that resonated with you, Leah. If you did like that reading, please like and subscribe. Apparently it helps my channel. And if it didn't resonate, please check your rising, your moon, or your Venus. Perhaps something there resonates. But other than that, I'll see you in February. You have a good week. Bye.